Welcome back to our channel. The next question is, so CD and GH are the respectively the bisectors of angle ACB and angle EGF. Okay, such that D and H lie on the sides AB and FE of triangle ABC and triangle EFEG. It is given. So first step is draw the two triangles. So that means triangle ABC and triangle FEG. Okay. So draw the two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle FEG. Okay. So given that, so first step is given that triangle ABC and triangle FEH we have drawn. So if triangle ABC and triangle ABC is similar to triangle FEG, it is given. So given that triangle ABC is similar to triangle FEG. Okay. So that means it implies that angle A equal to angle F, corresponding angles. Next, angle B equal to angle E, angle C equal to angle E, since they are similar. Okay. So angle A equal to angle F, angle B equal to angle E, angle C equal to angle G. Okay. So again given in the question that CD and GH are respectively the bisectors of angle ACB and angle EGF. Okay. So angle ACB, that means this is the angle, and angle EGF, and this is the angle. So CD and GH are bisectors. Okay. And such that D and H lie on the sides AB and FE. That means D lies on AB. So D lies on AB and H lies on FE. That means H lies on FE. Okay. So CD is bisector of angle ACB given. So that means join CD. And GH is bisector of angle EGF. It is given. Okay. So given that. Okay. Also given that CD is bisector of angle ACB and GH is bisector of angle EGF. Okay. So here CD is the bisector of angle ACB. That means CD divides the angle ACB into two equal angles. That means angle ACD equal to angle BCD. Okay. So it implies CD, if CD is bisector of angle ACB, then it implies angle ACD equal to angle BCD. Similarly, here GH is bisector of angle EGF. That means GH divides the angle into two equal angles. So that means angle FGH equal to angle EGH. Okay. So GH is bisector of angle EGF. That it implies angle EGF equal to angle FGH. Okay. So again the proof is, then show that it is given in the question, show that CD by GH equal to AC by FG. That means CD by GH equal to AC by FG. So that means we have to consider these two triangles. That means in triangle ADC and triangle FHG. Okay. So consider triangles. So in triangle ADC and triangle FGH, in both the triangles, angle A equal to angle F given. Okay, na? So angle A equal to angle F we have obtained from the given condition. Next, angle C equal to angle G. This is also obtained from the given question. So if angle C equal to angle G, that means if we multiply the angle C and angle G with half 1 by 2, that means 1 by 2 of angle C equal to 1 by 2 of angle G. Okay. So from the figure, half of angle C, that means we can write it as angle ACD or angle BCD. Okay. So angle ACD equal to angle BCD equal to half of angle C. So why? Because here CD is the angular bisector. Similarly, angle EGH equal to angle FGH equal to half of angle C. Okay. So here half of angle C equal to half of angle E. That means half of angle C is, we can write it as angle ACD. Okay. Angle ACD equal to half of angle G equal to, we can write it as FGH. Okay. Angle FGH. Okay. So now consider the two triangles, triangle ACD and triangle FGH. So in the both the triangles, two corresponding angles are equal. So therefore triangle ACB, therefore triangle ADC is similar to triangle FGH by AA similarity. Okay, so draw the two triangles separately. So this is the ADC. So corresponding angle to angle A is angle F, and corresponding angle to ACD. So corresponding angle to C is G. Okay, EGF. Okay, sorry, FGH. Okay, so since these two triangles are similar, then the ratio of their corresponding sides are always equal. That means AD by FH equal to AC by FG equal to CD by GH. Okay, so we have to prove that CD by GH equal to AC by FG. That means CD by GH equal to AC by FG. So consider these two sides. Okay, so CD by, it implies CD by GH equal to AC by FG. Okay, so hence proof. Okay, so this is the first proof, and second is triangle DCB is similar to triangle HGF. We have to prove that triangle DCB. That means we have to consider this triangle. Triangle DCB is similar to triangle HGE. Okay, so in triangle DCB and triangle HGE. Okay, in triangle DCB and triangle HGE. Okay, in both the triangles, angle B equal to angle E. It is obtained from the given condition. Okay, so angle B equal to angle E. So it is given. Also given that angle C equal to angle G. Okay, it is also obtained from the given condition. Angle C equal to angle G. Okay, so if you multiply angle C and angle G, both sides with 1 by 2, that means left side becomes as 1 by 2 angle C, right side becomes as 1 by 2 angle G. So half of angle C, that means half of angle C we can write it as ACD or BCD. So here we consider the triangle BCD. So we are writing half of angle C as angle BCD. Okay, so angle BCD equal to half of angle G. Similarly, half of angle G we can write it as angle EGH. Okay, angle EGH. Okay. So therefore, so in these two triangles, now in triangle BCD and triangle EGH, we have angle B equal to angle E and angle BCD. That means angle BCD, this angle equal to angle EGH. So corresponding sides are, corresponding angles are equal. Therefore, triangle DCB is similar to triangle HGE by AA similarity. Okay, and the last proof is triangle DCA is similar to triangle HGF. We have to prove that triangle DCA is similar to triangle HGF. Okay, so from the first proof we have got that from 1 we obtained that CD by GH equal to AC by FG. Okay, so CD by GH equal to CD by GH equal to AC by FG. So it implies that these two triangles are similar by SS similarity. It implies that triangle DCA is similar to triangle HGF by SS similarity. So this is the required proof. So we shall discuss the next question. Okay, the next question is, so AX and DY are altitudes of two similar triangles ABC and DEF. So prove that AX is to DY equal to AB is to DE. Okay, so it is given in the question that two similar triangles ABC and DEF. So first step is, so draw the two triangles. Okay, ABC and DEF. Okay, so ABC and DEF are two similar triangles given that. Okay, so given that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. So that means it implies that angle A equal to angle D and angle B equal to angle E and angle C equal to angle F, since they are corresponding angles of two similar triangles. Okay, so it implies angle A equal to angle D. So angle B equal to angle E and angle C equal to angle F. Okay. So again in the question given that AX and DY are altitudes of two similar triangles. Okay. So here AX is altitude of triangle ABC and DY is the altitude of triangle DEF. Okay. So given that, also given that AX and DY are altitudes triangle ABC and triangle DEF. Okay, here AX is altitude of triangle ABC and DY is altitude of triangle DEF. Okay, so it means if this is AX is altitude, that means angle AXB is equal to 90 degrees. Right. Similarly, if DY is altitude of triangle DEF, that means the angle DY is 90 degrees. So it implies angle AXB equal to angle DYE equal to 90 degrees. Okay. So in the question given that prove that AX is to DY equal to AB is to DE. So that means we have to prove that AX is to DY equal to AB is to DE. So we have to consider these two triangles. That means we have to consider triangle ABX and triangle DEY. Okay. So in triangle ABX and triangle DEY. So in both the triangles, so given that angle B equal to angle E, we have obtained from the given that angle B equal to angle B. Okay. Angle B equal to angle E given. So again, angle AXB equal to angle ADYE equal to 90 degrees. We have obtained, okay, from here. Angle AXB equal to angle DYE equal to 90 degrees. So therefore, triangle ABX is similar to triangle DEY. Okay. Therefore, triangle ABX is similar to triangle DEY. Okay. So now draw the two triangles. Okay. So first triangle is ABX. Okay. So angle corresponding to angle B is so angle E. Okay. And AXB equal to DEY equal to 90. That means here corresponding angle to angle X is angle Y. So that means here DEY. So since these two triangles are similar, then the ratio of their corresponding sides are always equal. That means AB by DE equal to BX by DY equal to AX by DY. So in the proof we have to prove that AX by DY. That means we have to consider AX by DY equal to AB by DE. So we consider these two sides. Okay. So it implies AX by DY equal to AB by DE. Okay. By SS similarity. Okay. So it implies AX is to DY equal to AB is to DE. So this is the required proof. So hence proof. Okay. This is the answer.